Be good, yo. What's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well today. Brighton Hove and Albion versus Liverpool 3-2. I gotta say, I don't remember. I don't know if I even watched Brighton play this season against any other team. Any of the other teams, like against Chelsea. Any of the teams that I covered, Chelsea, Arsenal, recently Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United. I don't believe I watched them play at home. Maybe away. I do remember Ayari. I just don't remember some of these players and the way they played, or maybe it was just this game. Maybe it was this game and they just went out. They went all out. They went all out against Liverpool. They absolutely deserved that win, and I'm so happy that they got it. And it just seemed like it was coming too. It seemed like they were going to be able to actually beat Liverpool. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that, Liverpool weren't, they're in kind of a vacation mode, do not get injured mode, just easy mode. For the time being. I don't believe that entirely. Because you could see that they were being outplayed. They were being outplayed and outclassed. I don't think Brighton mopped the floor, even though maybe Brighton fans might say that. I don't think they mopped the floor with Liverpool, but they made it very, very hard. So hard. Elliott, Soboslai, Gravenberch, I think he was the better out of the three. They weren't getting anything through the middle. Nobody was getting that ball through the middle. And what amazed me the most about this team, Brighton, was just how systematically and how calculating they were when they were not only the press. The press was amazing, because I've seen other teams that press really well, but the way they were intercepting, but the way they were timing the tackles, the takeaways in a very collective way, like I haven't seen done in a long time. Maybe City are probably the last ones I remember doing something like that. That was so impressive to see from Brighton. And talk about just teamwork and this collective whole. Very, very inspiring from Brighton. The only one that kind of veered off a little bit at times, because he was also part of that collective whole, is Stupinian. Stupinian with the shots that he was taking. I have no problem with that. I'm all go. I'm all about those shots from long distance, but Buddy at least hit the target. Wow. I don't know what's going on. He was more focused on his winding up of the shot than the actual hitting the shot and trying to aim it towards goal. It was just funny to see him just get wind up, and you thought he was going to get this thunder of a shot, and all of a sudden the ball is like going nowhere near goal. And towards the end he had his last shot, and let's just say the manager wasn't all that happy there. But aside from that, I think they made actually Liverpool play better. They made this game be the fun and entertainment game that I think it was. It was thanks to Brighton. And I really liked the way they were playing with Danny Welbeck just dropping back and getting off that touch. I think it was Webster, or was it Van Heck, that ended up playing that ball to Welbeck? I think it was Van Heck through the middle. Great pass to Danny Welbeck that ends up getting to Gruda. And Gruda, I don't know where this kid came from. I had to look him up. German, apparently. 20 years old. What a player. What a game he was having. And I don't think he's going to go anywhere next season, which I think is very important for his career, to stay at least one more year, but he's going to go. Someone's gonna pick him up. Someone's definitely gonna pick him up. If he keeps playing like that, and it's only gonna get better, someone's gonna pick him up. Definitely someone's gonna pick him up. So ends up passing it to Ayari, and I thought Ayari for a second was gonna take too long. I had faith that he was gonna be able to control the ball, but I didn't think he was gonna shoot the ball that quickly and that fast. I thought the defender was gonna get there before he ended up taking that shot and blocked the shot. But what a goal. What a goal. Nothing Alisson could do. And obviously I'm getting ahead of myself, because then there was the Liverpool goal, which was beautiful. I think the best thing that Salah did all game, because, and I get it, they kept him on maybe, so he could get closer to the Ballon d'Or, get a goal perhaps, but I thought he should have been taken off a long time ago. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It wouldn't matter. They should have just stuck with Chiesa. Yes, Chiesa wasn't doing as much towards the end of the game, but I still thought Salah should have been taken off. But that pass to Bradley, and of course the pass before that from Soboslai, beauty of a pass from Soboslai to Salah. Salah with the one touch, and Bradley, I think, nutmegs the defender, and of course the drawback for Elliott. Great goal from Liverpool, absolutely. I'm not trying to diminish it from the one Brighton scored, but just I wasn't expecting that from Brighton, I guess. I just was not expecting that from Brighton. And then I was blown away by that goal from Soboslai. And he has a quality. We've seen him do this before. The only thing was that at the beginning of the season, he just wasn't connecting. And I think when he stopped doing that, and they probably had a talk with him, I'm sure Arne Slot sat him down and told him, just take your time, just play, just touch it, it'll come. That was one of the times that you could say, because they're on easy mode, that he was able to take that shot so confidently. What a dipper. I haven't seen a shot like that dip since Bale and Ronaldo. And from that angle, oh yeah, Ronaldo. That was the last time I think any one of us saw a shot like that. Beautiful, beautiful goal, 2-1. And I thought maybe at that point it was dead and done. But no, Albion comes back, and what a great save, Mitoma. Mitoma with the pass to Welbeck. Welbeck with the shot, the block, and the follow-up shot, which wasn't the easiest shot to take from Mitoma. 2-2, we still have ourselves a game. Because up until that point, it was still a great game. It was absolutely still a great game. And then the long-awaited VAR decision, whether it was offside or not, Hishelwood, if I'm not mistaken, to complement the beautiful performance from Brighton. Absolutely deserved it. Nothing against Liverpool, but Brighton outplayed them. They outclassed them in this game. They were clearly the better team. And again, I have my reservations whether Liverpool were playing to their best capacities or not. I think they were playing to a high level. I think they were. I definitely think they were. Obviously, in that Szoboszlai shot, you could see that there was that easiness, there was that letting go, and you could tell the shoulders kind of dropped there. Gravenberch was really good, even though he wasn't seeing much of the ball in that first half. But just the stuff that he was doing kind of reminded me a little bit of Busquets with the turns that he was doing. Somewhat dangerous decisions that he was taking, especially in the middle or too far down in their own half where they could have lost the ball, and it would have caused a lot of issues. Nunez also, when he came in, he did help out up top of the attack where they created some danger. Almost got close to being able to score a goal had he not passed it a little bit too far back for Bradley. And then Salah, there was nothing Salah could do at that point. Salah, you got to pass it sometime. I think it was Luis Diaz, perfectly open, and Salah's taking way too long with it. He's going to take a shot or give it to Luis Diaz. Obviously, the better choice was Luis Diaz, and ends up killing the entire play. That's not someone that's in contention for the Ballon d'Or. Those are the things that are clear and obvious to me why he's not really a Ballon d'Or contender, and some points are being taken away. We're not able to make those decisions right there. And then shooting again, once again. He did that once only in this time. Granted, he did this only once. Two players in front of him. Two players back to back. I don't know where he was thinking that was going to go. Like, he was trying to thread something. I don't know, maybe through their legs or something. Both of them. I don't know what he was thinking there. Instead of passing the ball or just recycling it back, just go back and start over. And then you could ask for it again. I don't know why he's taking these like very difficult angle shots. It's as if he's just telling himself to dispense with the ball and just get rid of the ball any way he can instead of just losing the ball, getting the ball taken away from him, and he'd rather just shoot instead of passing it. Why is it so hard for you to pass it? Just pass it. Chiesa was also guilty of that as well with a really good run and ends up giving it to Bradley. Maybe could have taken it himself, but that was also a good option, I thought, because I think he was kind of blocked and Bradley was just by himself. Actually took the shot. Didn't get blocked by anyone. Just the aim was a little bit off, so it still ended up being a good choice. All that aside, it was a really good game from both teams, but I would really like to see Brighton in some kind of European tournament. I think they could go far, and it would just be interesting just to see them play in the end. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.